Hey everyone, welcome back. Now it's currently now August, going from July now into August. So fair do, of course, do update on everything that's been going on. So here, do have the trio of Corvettes I've been working on for the last month or so. So starting off first, we have here the MPC 6067 Night Stalker Corvette kit, which I did due up as the AMT USA 163 Corvette Stingray. So, so this is getting close to done. Did end up realizing I did leave some scuff marks on the inside of the glass, so I'm probably going with a Q-tip. I'm probably just going to clean out the glass on the inside. So there's that. Because I'm not at the moment, I'm not interested in taking everything apart, even though I do have extra windows to use. So there's that, and everything's going together pretty nicely. Then, of course, did a dark, similarly to the box art, did a dark red interior with the white paint. Of course, used the graphics, and figured just use go for the standard hood and not cut it open. So, yeah, so far that's looking, so there's that. Do have to get a few other things like the exhaust put in, a few other small things here and there. Nothing too major. Then I got the 63 Corvette kit, which has been going together pretty decently. The decals for these have been a little bit tricky because they wrap around a curved surface. So it's been a good challenge to get those together. And then, of course, used the centerline wheels and used wheel backs. Decided to use wheel backs from a bunch of parts I've had left over from various other builds. So got those adapted. And overall, it's still looking really good. And then, of course, with this, went for the standard kit for the Night Stalker kit was a black car, but figured go for a kind of a tealish green, a bluish green or teal color. And then went for tan interior. And then I did put in the seat belts for this car. The radiator shroud still needs to get painted up with the radiator support. So that's something else to get done. And then just a case of painting up the underside. And of course for this kit here, it's very basic and not much to do with it. So, yeah, so there's that. So nothing too much left to do with that. And I do have the engine here with the supercharger which still need to paint up, like say the exhaust and the transmission. So just pretty much your very pretty standard stuff, and the engine will pretty much just fit right in when everything's together. So that's good. And then got the big boy here of the 63 Vet. The decals did get a little bit crinkly around some of the edges, but overall not too concerned about it. But still, it is turning out to be a very decent looking car. And for a 1/16th scale kit that hasn't been around for a while, it's definitely nice to have this built up. Then similarly to with the 1/25th scale version, did go for a tan interior with the same matching paint. Yes. This one here though did come with a roll cage, so use the roll cage to use up some extra parts. Then might weather the underside a bit more. But overall, it's coming together quite nicely. And then some small details like getting the door handles in, possibly the badging that goes on the side, get that installed. So Yeah, so there's pretty much that with the 63. And then something else actually. Been messing around with some other side projects. And this is a project actually that I had in the works for just about well over a year now, which I've wanted to get this done for a while, which is the kit bash between the AMT 78 Ford Super Stoner kit. So the Ford truck, and then the Racer's wedge deck from the MPC 72 Chevy truck kit. So yeah, I've been experimenting a bit, trying to get everything to go together. Haven't gotten around to detailing or putting the decals on the other side. So pretty much use the other side as a reference on what to use. And I do have the decals cut out that I want to use. And eventually it's going to be a case of detailing some of the small stuff. I am looking as well to I'm probably just going to paint up the engine bay to be more of a flat finish more than a gloss. So yeah, and of course with this kit here, was quite a bit different to try and figure out what to do, as combining a chassis from a Chevy truck to a Ford truck isn't exactly the easiest. So I don't have the parts exactly with me at the moment, but there is the part of the chassis for the Chevy truck kit that connects through here, and then I'm just going to be using the Ford front end. Yeah. Now, another thing that I did do, it was for the headliner, decide to use up some of the American flags I've got from the country charger kit. So detail some of those up. So use it as a headliner. Yeah, so pretty much everything's coming together really nicely. Do have a trailer hitch. Did put the trailer hitch on the back, as my intention was to have it as a race team, so to have one car on the flat deck and then another car on a trailer. But the more I look at it, I may end up just keeping a car on the ramps. And then with the, did end up picking up a while ago the AMT 63 Nova wagon kit with all the race accessories. So probably just going to use the trailer from that, put on to have that connected to the truck as well as some of the accessories. Yeah, so it's pretty much that. Then eventually want to get uh, so so yeah, that's pretty much it. And how I kind of see is that as soon as I get these 3 Corvettes done, I've been going through a backlog of stuff that I should get done. So probably for most of August, what I'm looking at doing is primarily focusing on finishing up builds that I haven't gotten around to finishing yet. But who knows what'll happen. So, main thing, we'll see what's going on. Plus, plus definitely with days off or days I have nothing going on, to give me time to, pretty much just work on some stuff here and there. So, yeah, I believe but that'll be it for this video. Not sure what's going to be in the next video, but we'll see I'll see what's going to be going on. And really, if anything, see you later.